What's up, Tech Gang? Stefan here from TechRight. Today I'm going to be doing the unboxing and first impressions of the new Alcatel 3V from Metro by T-Mobile. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, so I picked this up for about $180, but this is actually free when you port in from any other carrier, so that's really cool. $180 though, kind of a steep price for this. Honestly, you can get some better stuff online, but I'm really excited about this phone, and I'm going to tell you why in a second. Now, first and foremost, I just want to say that Alcatel did not send me out this phone. I went to Metro by T-Mobile, waited in line, and actually paid a bit over $200 after taxes and first month payment for the Alcatel 3V. So just know that Alcatel did not send me this. All my opinions are going to be my own. I'm not being paid or anything. So let's go ahead and unbox this. So we have the phone on top right here. Let's go ahead and put that aside and save that for later. Next, we have the SIM ejector tool. Next, we have our SIM card. Next, our Alcatel 3V quick start guide. Next, our USB data cable, and it's actually Type-C, so that's really nice to see. And last but not least, we have our power brick. We have nothing else in the box. Alright everyone, so next I just want to go over the specifications of the new Alcatel 3V. Now there was a 3V from last year, but this is the 2019 version, and it's essentially a totally different phone, so I don't know why they called it the Alcatel 3V. They should have called it something else. But whatever, just my opinion, right? Now, as far as the phone features go, we have a 4G LTE enabled device, we have Android 9.0, and I believe we have the October security patch on this device. We have a 6.7-inch HD Plus display. This feels insanely huge in the hand, and I have really big hands, so just saying this is going to basically be a tablet at this point. We have a 16 megapixel plus 5 megapixel main cameras, so that's going to be our rear facing cameras. So we have dual rear facing cameras. We also have an 8 megapixel front facing camera. We have 32 gigabytes of internal storage and 3 gigabytes of RAM, which actually looks to be pretty decent for this price tag, especially if you're getting it for free when you port in. Next, we have our 2 gigahertz octa-core processor, and obviously we looked at what's inside. Now let's go ahead and take the seal off of the front of the screen finally. I actually got this phone a few days ago. I've just been busy. Let's go and take that off. Nice. Go ahead and peel this off. Now, taking a look at the back of the phone, it kind of looks like we have a grayish, blackish color. I believe this is elegantly black. I'm not 100% sure. You guys can put in the comments down below if you know it. I'm sure a lot of you know it, and a lot of other YouTubers covered it as well. But nonetheless, our cameras on the back are 16 plus 5 megapixels, as you guys have seen before. And we also have our flash right under that, and just below that, we also have our fingerprint sensor. Taking a look at the bottom and back of the phone, we have our Alcatel stamp right there, and we also have our IMEI code. Right side of the phone, we have our power button as well as our volume up and down key just above that. Bottom of the phone, we have stereo speakers, which is actually really cool. I saw a few other people's videos and they said it sounded pretty good, so hopefully it sounds the same. I'll definitely try it out in this unboxing. And we also have USB Type-C port, which is also very nice. Left side of the phone, we also have our SIM tray. Top of the phone, very unorthodox. We have an IR blaster, which is really cool. We're gonna go and test that out in future videos. We also have a noise canceling mic, and we have our 3.5mm head jack. Now getting to the front of the screen, obviously we have our headset up there. We have our 8 megapixel camera, and as you guys do see, we do have a notification light, so that's actually really cool to see on this device. And we have a 6.7-inch 720p screen, so this can be great for watching movies or playing video games, because this is essentially a tablet at 6.7 inches. So very near the 7-inch mark right there, where we saw some other tablets at that type of size, which is actually pretty crazy. And as I said before, this is super huge in my hand, and I have really big hands, so just know that this is going to be a behemoth if anyone normal holds this phone. Now, first impressions, I have to say that the screen actually looks really nice. It doesn't get extremely bright, but definitely bright enough. The colors and saturation is very good, especially for that free price tag. If you're porting in, it looks really nice. Now, this background does kind of remind me of an Asus background, what they put on their phones, so that's kind of cool. Something else that's really cool cool that we have in this phone is actually band 66 and band 71. So if you're in commercial buildings, you can actually get reception inside of those buildings. So very, very strong bands, kind of unorthodox, especially inside of a budget phone, but TCL is definitely doing some cool things. Really nice stuff, TCL. Now going to the drop down bar menu, as you guys can see, you can see what type of company you're using this phone with, as would you do any phone. Also, we have Wi-Fi, cellular data, Bluetooth, auto rotate, flashlight, airplane mode, battery saver, location, Wi-Fi calling on this device, just like every other Metro by T-Mobile device. We have do not disturb, we have hotspot. We're going to go to our edit and see what else we have. We have invert colors, data saver, night light, and storage files. But first and foremost, let's go and check the settings and take a look at what type of software we're running. All right, everyone, so we have Android 9.0, and this is going to be the October security patch, just as I expected. So that's nice to see. Hopefully we do get some other updates, especially with Android 10 coming out and all that. Really hope that does come to this device. Next thing in the settings, it does look like we have some gestures, which is pretty cool. Let's go and take a look at some other stuff. We also have a smart manager in this phone, which is actually really cool. It looks like we're at excellent right now, so we don't need to optimize, but when you do need to optimize, you can go ahead and click optimize, and it frees up residual storage and a few other things. It also shows you notifications, your battery life, your storage, and your memory. It does look like we have a few applications that are bloatware on here, such as Facebook, Metro Play, Metro Zone, all of the stuff that really no one uses. We also have a name ID right there. But yeah, we can go ahead and delete those applications, I'm fairly sure. But one of the last things I wanted to try is the camera and see how good this is. So let's go into the camera real quick. All right, everyone, so we're in the camera. We're gonna go ahead and take a selfie really quick and see how this looks. So definitely nothing special. The front-facing camera does not look any better than the Stylo 5 or the Galaxy A20. And now I do have to check this out in day mode. So we're gonna go outside and take photos and such. So definitely gonna test it out. But as far as being in a lit room with a studio light, it does not look good whatsoever. We also have portrait mode, AR emoji, and we have a few other things right here. Pano, manual, filter, time lapse, light trace. So that looks pretty cool. Probably some gimmicks though, honestly, to be quite frank. Let's go and take another portrait mode and see how this looks though. And again, it kind of looks like the portrait mode let me down. It doesn't look too great. Obviously take this with a grain of salt because I'm going to be testing this outside. But yeah, this does not look good at all. We also have portrait mode on the rear facing camera, which is actually pretty cool. Go and take a photo though real quick. All right, so this actually looks really decent. Honestly, the only downside is that it looks sort of washed out, but it actually looks really clear and clean. Definitely a decent camera. Other than it being kind of washed out, it's a pretty decent rear-facing camera. So definitely going to take more photos with that. I really believe in the rear-facing camera. Last thing I want to go ahead and check out is the audio. So this has stereo speakers. So let's go and watch a video. So we're using these stereo speakers.
What do you get for $179? So the specifications that we get are a 6.3-inch 1080 by 22.
Actually, really good for a budget phone. That's really cool that we have stereo speakers. Definitely gonna enjoy those later watching a movie. But yeah, looks super good. 720p 60 frames per second is the highest it goes on videos, but it sounds very good as well. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. I'm definitely going to put this up against the Stylo 5 and the Galaxy A20 to do a real battle. But so far this phone looks really good, and especially if you're going to be getting this for free. Obviously they have some port-in deals and they have some Christmas deals, so definitely go ahead and check them out. I will be making a video later on about Metro's new deals as well. This has been Stefan from TechRight. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you're not part of the Tech Gang already. Also hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.